All right. Little pep talk. All right. So, Edward James is a fun guy, right? A little loud, maybe, but fun, right? That's the key. Fun, fun, fun. He enjoys playing and messing around with his buddies every chance he gets. And, you know, while we might not be the best choice at times, we all know that it comes from a playful and joyful place. So we appreciate that about you. He's an accomplished tennis player. He really enjoys spending time with his extended family. He'll get a chance to tell you all about that, which I'm looking forward to. And he's been working really hard on speech. He's met with me multiple times. I know he's got some help, and other people. So you have a good support structure here. Who's really proud of all the work that you put into this speech project. So without further ado, take it away, EJ. Ready? All right. Here we go.
If you do it right, your game will live on in others. So leave everything on the court, leave the game better than you found it, and when it comes time for you to leave a legend. Hello everyone. Thanks for coming to my knee speech. I say this quote a lot in my regular life because it means so much to me. I always try to leave it on the court in everything I do. Even in my academics, I try my hardest. I play sports as most of us do, but the sports I enjoy the most are tennis, basketball, and baseball. I've been playing these three sports for many years. I've been playing tennis and baseball since I was 6. I play at many places such as Springhurst, LTC, Louisville Interactive Club, and I even took lessons in the Bahamas. I play varsity tennis at Louisville Collegiate, playing number 2 doubles and 4 singles sometimes. I'm also a 6-year veteran looking forward to being captain. I also play tournaments in places such as Tennessee, Indianapolis, Cincinnati, North Carolina, the University of Kentucky, and the University of Louisville. As a person being good at sport, I love to brag about being ranked, especially to my friends who aren't good at anything but lacrosse. I love talking about them so much to the point I had to put them in my speech. Being 9th in the state and 449th nationally has its perks, but the thing I love the most is having an article written about me, talking about how much I love, how good I played so well in doubles since my partner played awful. I love playing tennis, having the ups and downs of winning and losing matches. At one point, you could be on a hot streak and lose it all. I played tennis so many times that I forgot a couple matches, but one that sticks out the most to me is the one that I played in Indianapolis, where I unfortunately came in second, and I missed out on a sleepover. I remember this the most because most of my family from Indianapolis saw me play. That's my aunts, my cousins, my parents, and my grandmother, and my grandfather before he passed away. Having them all watch me gave me an extra motivation to leave it on the court, no matter what was happening. If I was losing, I still played as hard as I could, and playing with the team. Playing with the team gave me an extra boost knowing that I wouldn't just be playing for myself, but I'd be playing for everyone that ever supported me and my team. Basketball stands out the most since I've been playing only for about 3 or 4 years. I very much enjoy basketball, especially playing at collegiate. Playing basketball at collegiate helped me have fun with my friends playing the sport instead of just in school, especially when I can represent my school collegiate. Every time I play for my school, I go even harder knowing I'm playing not just for me, but for the team, but for school. I always want to leave it all on the court, no matter how much I'm playing. That hasn't given me any highlights, but the one I admire the most is playing at Francis Parker. Not having all of our players to a local football game, I was able to start and hit a couple of threes with the entire team playing great defense, holding Francis Parker to only 2 points the entire first half. These 3 sports have had the biggest impact on my life, making me many friendships and great bonds with teammates. I know most of these friendships will get me to the best place possible and the best person possible. Having great friendships with teammates on the basketball team, especially this year, just having people from my grade. It isn't my favorite topic to talk about, since school isn't my favorite thing. But I don't have much of a choice, it's all about growing up. All my friends and people that I talk to make my school experience 10 times better than it usually would be. I want to talk about switching schools, especially going to middle school. The transition wasn't hard for a lot of us, but it was for me. Coming from a big public school in Indiana to a small private school in Louisville was a big change. Even though we had schoolwork at my old school, the work at collegiate was much harder, and there's just more of it. I had a much harder time doing the work at collegiate than I did at my old school. But I figured out ways to make it easier on me. My favorite subject is English. I enjoy reading because it lets me relate to other experiences, and I enjoy imagining what it would be like if I was in the story. I also like writing essays because it gives me the chance to express myself instead of talking in front of a class. I can write my thoughts down on paper instead of talking in front of class. I don't enjoy tests in general because I get worried about not passing and it takes a long time to study. But asking for help and trying my best to be prepared for tests has helped me. Speaking of help, my teachers have helped me, my family has helped me, and all of them help me make the work easier for me. They help me stay organized, were patient with me, and encourage me to get the work done and not procrastinate. Without them, I wouldn't have been doing my work at all. None of it would have been done, and I wouldn't have been here most likely. But I got it done, and look where I am now. I must have done something right, but what made me enjoy school and all the things I said I didn't enjoy were my friends and teachers, especially Mr. Franco. Mr. Franco made math fun again after 6th grade, showing me even if you get the question right, you still have to show your work, or you really got it wrong. After I showed the work, I finally saw results. The biggest result being 105 on a test that I studied for nonstop. Having a family reunion is an important part of myself. When you come together as a family and have events and parties that begin with your family doing stuff all together, we create moments that I can never forget. I have family all over the country, like Nashville, Indianapolis, Louisville, and Georgia. It's not often we get to see each other, but we try to at least once a year. With all my cousins, no matter what we do, it's all fun. Last year, we all went home in Georgia. I was excited about it because I also had a tennis tournament. It was great having my family watch me. It gave me extra motivation to give it my all, to leave it on the court no matter what happened. I always had a great time at these reunions. Hanging out in each other's hotel rooms and going to the pool were the most memorable things for me. But I know there are way more things than living out by accident. Most of you don't know, but I played piano for 5 years. While I've had multiple teachers, the thing that remains the same is the music. My favorite pieces to play are hip-hop and modern music, rather than just older world music. Playing in many recitals is okay, but I like playing for fun more. The social aspect of my life may sound pretty boring. Wake up, go to school, play tennis, do homework, eat dinner, play video games with friends, and go to bed. That's my daily routine most of the day without fail. But there's one game in particular I very much enjoy the most. That's the game Fortnite. I play this game almost every day, playing defense which I have no business buying, and playing with my friends for a long time. I play this game with a bunch of friends such as Charlie, Lake, Sadler, Sam, Jake, Porter, James, Hank, Paris, and Stella Nelson. Playing this game every day has yet to get me better, but I still love it. Playing this over the schoolwork has pushed my grades back a little bit. I know this, so I try to take some Fortnite breaks. When I do, it helps fix my grades a lot. Most of the time I put Fortnite over what I need to do, like study and homework. It's hard to take breaks because the dopamine that I get from playing video games is just incredible. If you do it right, your game will live on in others. So leave everything on the court. Leave the game better than you found it, and when it comes time for you to leave a legend. Leaving on the court means so much to me, since I try my hardest, especially when someone's counting on me, or I'm under pressure. It just flips a switch inside me, but it's mainly when someone disrespects me. I try to become the best in the classroom, the court, or the field. Playing for my family is always great, but when I lose, it hurts. Having so many people watching me play and support me gives me extra motivation to succeed. When I lose, that's when I feel like I let them down. My quote says, it's okay because I left everything on the court. Mom, thank you for providing me with everything I need for school, encouraging me to switch schools, and thank you for taking me to all the sports events without any complaints. Dad, thank you for providing me with all the tennis stuff I know I need. But I know that every racket, shoe, ball, and clothes costs a lot, but you didn't care because you just knew it was how important it was to me. You still paid for my equipment no matter how torn up, damaged, or dirty it would look a week later. You know I would get the most out of it and wouldn't just be a waste of money. Mr. Franco, thank you for making math fun and enjoyable for me, putting up with our class and helping me excel in math, and being friendly even though I'm not in your class anymore. Ms. Riker, you're my first advisor and I enjoyed being a Riker Rockstar. Thank you for always encouraging me in 6th grade even though I wasn't doing that well with schoolwork. You gave me the benefit of the doubt when I was in trouble and it showed me that I wasn't alone. You were always on my team. Thank you.